You could care about that. We'll talk about that less because that's an opinion, of course. All right, welcome back. This is part 2 of our Infinity game of Aleph vs HaqqIslam. So we're going to recap what happened in his turn and my turn. We had some models fire back towards some of my guys that were exposed in my initial... Oh, screw it. No one's going to go there anyway.
We need it for line of sight anyway.
Well, if anyone goes this way, I'll just keep note. In fact,
it was here.
There.
Anyway.
That is tree. All right. So we had. He can explain his orders right there.
My power armor lieutenant and my basic infantry with a heavy machine gun reacted or initially fired at his exposed hacker and not the TAC bot.
Yeah, it was the Naga. Naga was here.
The Naga was there.
TAC bot was always just behind cover.
Afterward, my camouflage sniper took a shot at his lieutenant Asira unsuccessfully, even though his burst was 2 with his sniper rifle.
She made her dodge and she moved here.
She did indeed. My medic took cover behind my little point, my defensive point, and I called it a day and tried to thin out his forces. I'm sorry, the light flamethrower assault. What was her name?
The Nafafun.
Nafastun.
Yeah.
She moved up and hit cover, and my opponent has seemingly forgot about her.
Yes, I did.
So, beyond
because you could barely see her from both sides.
Yeah, exactly.
So you could barely see... Well, you probably see me better than I see you.
No, there was some instances where I had to really check where your
because
was.
I think my Azura cannot see her and she can't see back. So
that's what I thought.
So one of us is going to be forced to pop out and look at the other.
Get the reaction. We'll see what happens. Beyond that, I think you should walk through your orders and I'll explain the reactions.
Right.
And then that would be the whole turn.
The logical way of going.
Because you didn't really react too much because I didn't really move out of that. It was just fire. It was firing and firing back.
Right.
So.
All right. So what we had here is we had the TAC bot that's right here. Here.
Who was camouflaged.
He was camouflaged. We didn't know that at first because we found out he's actually kind of a weak infantry. So he was camouflaged like this the whole time in cover, and he moved across because he has a move value of 6. So he moved here, stopped, and then since he has a secondary move they did fire, but they detected him, so he was discovered. So then he stopped being camouflaged, and then once he stopped being camouflaged, he then moved his remaining short move skill and stopped doing anything and just bunkered down because he's very clumsy and stupid. So then we had the Naga decided to move from out of the who already had to move here. Stayed in cover and fired from this corner, fired back, taking out the Ghulam there.
Heavy machine gun.
With the heavy machine gun, because I don't like a lot of Daka going my way. So now that he's down, he has a turn to get the medic back there and heal. Now, who is behind that building, kind of far away. And I think it takes a long skill on top of that to heal someone.
Yeah.
So he's really divided on what he has to do next turn. Then what I did is I used her movement to get from out of cover, or from being in open to cover. Sniper took a shot, missed. She moved in here, dodging it, and now she then spent 2 orders firing up into him to take him out, which she eventually did. He did block a lot because I roll pretty high, so which is bad in this game. Like I said, it's like blackjack. If you go over, you bust.
Yeah.
So then the final move order, I went back to the Naga,
and the hacker fired back at the big
solid snake here, yeah, and failed miserably.
He needed 1 shot.
Right.
With a roll of 9, it was 1 shot to the head.
Yes, he just knocked him out, and he's out of the game. So I'm down
with a basic rifle.
So I'm down in order, and I'm down a model. So that was all of turn 1. So we're going to start turn 2. And we have, let's see, 30 seconds. So we will pause this and resume in a bit.